In a dark void, sand drops through the neck of an hourglass into a heaped pile. The last grain slows in the air, then bursts into cosmic light. The light pulses and myriad galaxy clusters resolve in an abyss. One galaxy spirals radiantly in the dark.
Having liberated the hourglass and become keeper of time, my next task was to restart history. Not beholden to past events, I was free to craft a new era. It was with humility and restraint that I approached this blank canvas. After careful preparation, I began work, painting over the darkness. After eons passed, I sketched out the realms. After eons more, I brushed them in with life.
A star flares over a planet.
In my new era, all beings will have the opportunity to find peace. Whether or not they do will be their responsibility. For my power only permits me to begin this endeavor. It is the duty of mortals to finish it.
The title appears over a vista of mountains and red-leafed trees surrounding a shimmering lake. Mortal Kombat 1.
Evet hanımlar beyler sevgili dostlar, Mortal Kombat 1'e yeni serimize başlıyoruz. İnşallah izlenmesi güzel, abonesi bol, beğenisi bol olan bir oyun olur. Lütfen beğendiğiniz takdirde kanalıma abone olmayı, like atmayı ve bildirimleri açmayı çok sevinirim. Hadi şimdi oyunumuza geçelim. Bakalım nasıl bir oyun, nasıl bir dövüş bizi bekliyoruz. Pardon. Lütfen arkadaşlar kanalıma abone olmayı, like atmayı unutmazsanız çok sevinirim. Destekleriniz çok önemli arkadaşlar. Medium iyidir arkadaşlar. Hiç gerek yok ya. Kasma. Hadi başlıyoruz. Bakalım
Words
nasıl.
appear. WB Games
Warner
presents
Bros.
NetherRealm Studios production. An old man stands in
Mortal
front of a
Kombat
caravan
1.
near a crowd.
Ölümcül dövüş. Başlıyor. Benim arkadaşım senin bilmem bir şey.
I have recently discovered a cure-all of unrivaled potency. It will soon be on the shelves in every home of Outworld. This elixir is crafted from an ancient recipe. It has Patreon flowers, Margovian nectar, powdered teeth of an Arctican dragon.
Güç.
All this and more,
Güç
infused
artarnik.
with powerful Licorian magic.
Güçlü büyü.
There is a village in the next canton over.
Köyde devamı falan. Öyle bir şeyler diyor arkadaşlar. Tam anlamıyorum. Lütfen
Overnight, all diseases, even Tarkat, have disappeared. Now, magic this potent is expensive. And I am sure you're asking yourselves, can I afford it? But the true question you must ask is, can I afford to be without it?
Kusura bakmayın arkadaşlar. Kötü diyorum. Sen,
The crowd parts for a bold man as he strides to Shang Tsung, fists hanging at his sides.
I'm sorry. You are...
Someone fool enough to have believed you. My daughter was dying when you came to my farm. You promised a miracle, and I gave you all I had. But only days later, she was dead.
That is impossible. My magic could not have failed.
Benim büyüğüm ölümü.
I took your elixir to an imperial mage, and you know what she said?
The bold man snatches a potion from him
Anladığım
and throws it
kadarıyla
down.
arkadaşlar.
It's nothing. just forcing tea!
The mage is mistaken, kind sir. My elixirs are of superior quality. Their efficacy is guaranteed.
The bald man flings him to the ground. Shang Tsung raises his hands as the crowd closes in around him. Lightning flashes over Shang Tsung's caravan at night. Lamplight pours out from it. Shang Tsung emerges from a door in his caravan, a small case in one hand.
Shang Tsung
He
kovuluyor
slowly takes a
arkadaşlar.
seat on the small
Sahtekar
wooden
diye
stairway
kovdular.
leading from his caravan door. He opens the case, revealing a mirror inside. He squeezes his eyes shut, then reaches for his head. His long grey beard drops to the muddy ground.
O ne ya? Saçı falan
Shang
takma.
Tsung regards his reflection, now younger, beardless, and with shorter hair.
Bir anda gençleşti.
It is an excellent ruse, your disguise.
A woman stands nearby.
Backwater folk are far more likely to trust
Çok
a
üzüldüm
kindly
arkadaşlar.
old man.
Here on behalf of a dissatisfied customer. If it's revenge you want, have at it. If it's restitution, there's nothing left.
What I want, Shang Tsung, is to elevate you, to make you the great sorcerer that now you can only pretend to be.
A generous offer. Why me?
You are uniquely resilient. Who else could eke out a living traveling Outworld's hinterlands, selling quack cures and fake magic?
A living? It is barely survival.
And you were meant for more. To live among kings, not peasants.
Shang
But
Tsung'u
since before
kendi
you
şeyini
were
çağırıyor
born,
galiba arkadaşlar.
you have been conspired against by those who fear how formidable you
Lütfen
could
arkadaşlar
become.
kanalıma abone olursanız çok
How do
sevinirim.
you know this?
Beğendiğiniz takdirde like atmayı, yorum yazmayı
I
unutmayın
am
arkadaşlar.
your deliverer, Shang Tsung. Join me, and I will put the realms at your feet.
Water streams down Shang Tsung's face as he meets the woman's glowing blue eyes. He smiles toothily.
Ve Mortal Kombat başlıyor.
Mortal Kombat 1. Three men wearing sun hats plow a farm by various cottages. Power line towers hang crookedly near them. An ornate building sits on a mountain peak looming behind.
Yeni era Kung Lao. Birinci bölüm. Yeni era Kung Lao.
It is a blessing, Raiden.
You would rather we starve?
No, of course not. But we've worked these fields since we were kids. In 40 years, we'll still be here. Stooped and feeble like Old Man Wei.
An old man glares at them and spits. Kung Lao waves.
As long as I've known you,
Raiden.
you've dreamed of leaving things young. Why can't you be happy here?
Our ancestors fought in great wars. They died with honor and glory. Stories of our great adventures will be passed down for generations.
It may not be glorious, but what we do helps the village thrive.
I know. But is it so wrong to want some excitement?
If that's what you want, may I suggest a bet? Dinner at Madame Beau's tonight. Last to fill their cart pays.
You work faster than me? Ha! Since when? You're on, Raiden.
Kung Lao and Raiden both
Hakikaten
smirk
de.
while they shake hands. The two men pass the day harvesting cabbages from their field and throwing them into separate carts. Kung Lao wipes
Alın
sweat from
teri
his brow,
arkadaşlar.
then quickly pushes his cart with Raiden down a dirt road to the cottages.
Bakalım bizi nasıl bir
The
hikaye
woman
bekliyor.
uses a kettle to pour tea into a pair of small porcelain cups on a table in
Tea,
a crowded
çay.
restaurant. She carries a
Millet çayı
platter
çok
with
yer
the
arkadaşlar.
cups and kettle away as Kung Lao and Raiden walk in.
That is amazing.
I am starving.
Bakalım hikaye bundan sonra nasıl ilerleyecek onu da merak
An
ediyorum
old woman
arkadaşlar.
approaches.
For you two, whatever you want.
Thank you, Madame Beau. You spoil us.
Like the sons I never had.
Madame Beau leads them to an outdoor dining area. They sit at one of
Allah
the many
Allah
tables.
ilgili bir şey.
Have you two been practicing my lessons?
As we can. The harvest leaves us little time for martial arts.
Since your first words, Kung Lao, you've mouthed nothing but excuses. If you fail to prepare...
Your preparations will fail you.
Good. You haven't forgotten. But we'll see if I make you anything special tonight.
I'm glad you're paying. Madame Beau might just pad the bill with her anger.
I am paying? You finished work last.
But I delivered my cart first.
Delivered? Huh. The bet was filled.
That's not what I remember.
So that's how it is, eh? What do you say we settle this man to man?
They walk off.
Wait,
Bunlar
you
dövüşecekler
fight?
galiba.
Yes. Right here.
Kim
right
daha
here.
güçlü gösterecek
Madame
şimdi.
Beau can watch. Critique our form.
A hooded man
Madame
with
Beau da
glowing white
görsün.
eyes watches them pass by.
O kim ya? Luteng mi acaba?
Fair enough.
We must be careful. Madame Beau will kick us out if we break something.
Aha dövüş başlıyor.
This won't last long enough.
Acaba kimi yönlendiriyoruz? Her konuları yönlendiriyor. Yönlendiriyor arkadaşlar. Hayırdır ya? Ya kanka koruyor ya. Türkleri şimdi bilmiyorum arkadaşlar. Şimdi. Bir dakika. Kontrol. Yok. Mobilis bu. Bir dakika dur ya. Evet, Kunlao.
We both
Martinez.
know how this ends.
Kunlao diyorum Raven. Yani hep aynı hareket yapmıyorum da arkadaşlar.
Kung Lao bows to
Hareketleri
the
bilmiyorum.
watching
İlk
crowd
kazanan
while
biz.
Raiden kneels. Kung Lao helps him up.
You haven't beaten me yet.
The day's coming, Kung Lao.
Hadi bakalım Kunlao.
Keep telling yourself that.
A variety of plates and bowls with scraps of food in them sit on Kung Lao and Raiden's table.
You were hungry. Everything was
Hayvan.
delicious, Madame Beau.
Kunlao bir hayvan.
You boys
Teşekkürler
are
Raiden.
always a pleasure to
Sen
cook for.
Raiden hands her cash, but his
Allah'ım,
face
oh,
drops as she
paralara
beckons
bak.
for more. A breeze
Yan
wafts
paralar
a
çıkıyor,
bill from his
yan.
hand toward a man in a
Aa
dark
para
garb and
uçtu.
gas
Onu
mask.
kim alıyor?
He
Aa
closes
sen
his
kimsin?
fist around the bill, then looks toward Kung Lao and Raiden.
Madame Beau,
Madame Beau.
await you.
İyi Quentin
5 people
yasalarını
in dark
getirdim diyor.
clothes and cloth masks stand with him. He advances on Madame Beau.
Atladılar bir tık büyüyorsa arkadaşlar. Demodan sonra büyüdü. Aa
She
Smoke.
steps away.
Smoke'u oynayanlar bilir arkadaşlar. Burada game çalıyor.
But I don't like where this is going.
What do we do?
Ne oluyor acaba?
Madame Beau, it is a simple choice. Pay for our protection, or risk harm to this fine establishment.
You'll get nothing from me.
That, Madame Beau, is unfortunate.
He turns to the Lin Kuei warriors and nods.
Bizi zor
They flip
kullanmaya
tables
mecbur
and
etmeyin.
chairs. Madame Beau
Madame.
punches Smoke's face. He blocks her next flurry of jabs, then flips her through
Yaşlı
the ring.
teyzeme bak
She
sen ya.
falls onto a table below, breaking it.
Ay.
Madame Beau!
Benim
Kung
boy.
Lao and Raiden quickly get up from their table and fight their way through the Lin Kuei warriors. Smoke throws a smoke bomb, then jumps through the spreading
Hadi be
cloud
dostum,
and
şunları
hits Kung
halledelim.
Lao and
Raiden.
Raiden to the floor.
Aha. Oha.
You two are brave.
Siz
But
ikiniz.
against us, you are in over your head.
We don't care who you are or who you are with.
Gel bakalım nereye bitiyor görelim.
Fight.
Smart. Bu ne lan? Bismillah, bismillah. Onlar yıkanamıyor kafada. Ay ben senin smoke'lara ya. Ne oldu bakıyor? Korun sana. Oha. Bu smoke iyiymiş arkadaşlar söyleyeyim. Ve smoke iyi bitirdim. Olmadı arkadaşlar. Yapma be. Arkadaşlar adam ağlattı bir de. Korunamıyor ki ya. Niye korunmuyorsun acaba? Çevirken bunlar. Nerede bir daldık? Aa, Raiden'i çağırabiliyormuş. Aynen. Yeter.
Now who's in over his head?
Raiden punches a Lin Kuei, who stumbles back. Kung Lao grabs him, then drops him.
This was you?
Honestly, I'm
Sen
surprised
ne yaptın
too.
sanıyorsun?
Come on, let's help Madame
A figure in blue, Sub-Zero, watches from a rooftop. He throws a bolt of ice at their feet. A man in yellow, Scorpion,
İşte bu.
paces over
Scorpion
while
geldi
spinning a
şey.
kunai
Sub-Zero
tipped
geldi
rope dart.
arkadaşlar.
His upper arms are bare,
Aha,
showing a
Scorpion da
scorpion
oradan
tattoo.
çıktı. Hadi buyur.
Sub-Zero shoots another ice bolt. It strikes the
Bunlar
railing
burada
behind them.
paket eden.
I have no idea.
You interfere with Lin Kuei business. Leave or face our wrath.
Abandon Madame Bo. Not happening.
Sub-Zero leaps onto Raiden and tackles him down a stairway. The rope dart wraps around Kung Lao's leg. Scorpion pulls at him with it. He yanks
Gel lan
Kung
buraya.
Lao to the floor and drags him closer.
Eski
Kung Lao
seri
launches
oynayanlar
his
bilir
feet and
arkadaşlar.
jumps and spin kicks
Scorpion
Scorpion's head.
tehlikeli bir an.
Want more? I have plenty.
You should have fled when you could.
Hadi bakalım şimdi sırada ne var?
Ever crossing the Lin Kuei.
Fight.
Artık yaptım ya. Birinde skorpiyonlar gördük, birinde skorpiyonlar hiç öldüremedim. Aha fatality yapmışlar. Şey yapıyor. Ne
Sub-Zero
yapar lan?
skewers the victim's skull with ice daggers.
Oho,
He headbutts
ayıp
them.
ama.
Scorpion slings rope darts through his victim's sternum and neck. He pulls. Scorpion slams them.
Ya bir kere daha vursana yakınla. Ha şöyle.
For what it's worth, I'm not regretting this yet.
Bir kere daha vursa bitirecek ya. Tarafta bir yer ama. Yazık oldu.
Second guessing your choice to confront me. Bir eline paket taktıralım.
It is you who will regret crossing me.
Kung Lao watches Sub-Zero kick Raiden into a pillar from the balcony. Raiden looks up, then climbs the pillar to the level above. Sub-Zero eyes him, then kicks two legs out from under a table, turning it into a ramp. He uses it to bolt through the air and kick Raiden on the upper
Aynen
level.
Sub-Zero.
Raiden staggers into a bar counter where a man drinks. Raiden grabs a cleaver from a pig's head sitting on the bar and swings it at Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero weaves around the blade and Raiden slices off the cap of the man's liquor bottle. He pours it into a cup. Sub-Zero blasts ice at Raiden, freezing his hands to the bar. The man
Adamın
chucks a bit of the
istifine
ice
bak.
and drops it into
Şey
his
oldu.
drink. Kung Lao throws his hat at Sub-Zero's head. It bounces off harmlessly. Smirking, Kung Lao shrugs.
Incompetent.
Kung Lao chucks a circular chakram decoration. It nicks Sub-Zero and plunges into a wall.
Oh, that works.
Arkadaşlar bu set kapanıyor olabilir herhalde ya. Ben buna bir bakayım.
Go before I put you down like the rest
Bir dahaki bölümde
You haven't a prayer against
ayarlamış oluruz işte.
Master.
Fight!
Kozlar tehlikeli abi.
Attacker hits the victim's face with a hook, then twists their arm to break their shoulder. Sub-Zero slides on ice shards which stab up through his
Benim de aşağıda
abdomen and
doluyormuş
skull. He
arkadaş.
then chops down with an ice wall hammer.
Sorry, but to ask. Can any of you win? Are you sure you're a grandmaster?
Kung Lao picks up his hat, then eyes the chakram decoration stuck in the wall. He strokes the hat's brim.
Interesting. Kung Lao, over here!
Raiden checks Madame Beau's pulse as she lies inert, eyes shut. Kung Lao hurries over to them.
Madame Beau.
Bu hikayeyi anlatan kim? Ben anlamadım ki. Acaba hikaye başlayınca tutuyorlar kardeşim.
She gets to her feet, lips a cigarette, then ignites it with a lighter.
Madame Beau, how are you? Kung Lao.
The hooded man with the glowing white
Kung Lao,
eyes
orada biri var.
approaches them. Madame Beau takes a drag from her cigarette while the man meets her eye.
So, Madame Beau, are they
Selam
ready?
Madame Beau.
A bit thick in the
Hazırlar.
head, perhaps. But they are ready.
His eyes are glowing.
I am Lord Liu Kang,
Ben Lord
God
Lake'im.
of Fire, and Protector
Ne
of
ateş
Earthrealm.
şeyi.
God? Earthrealm?
Madame Beau has been preparing
Ateş
you for this
hükümdarı.
moment since you were boys. Today, you have proven worthy of joining my champions.
This fight was a test?
Of your ability and character, yes.
Liu Kang looks to the upper level.
Bihan, Kuai Liai.
Cihan. Ne?
Smoke, Scorpion, Sub-Zero, and the other numerous Lin Kuei warriors get to their feet. Kung Lao crosses his arms and crinkles his nose as Sub-Zero and Scorpion step to him and Raiden. The others stand along the balcony. Sub-Zero and Scorpion stand on either side of Liu Kang.
So these two aren't thugs?
The Lin Kuei is a centuries-old clan dedicated to Earthrealm's defense.
You keep saying Earthrealm. Don't you mean Earth?
You boys have so much to learn.
Earth is only a part of Earthrealm. Earthrealm itself is one of many realms. Together, they comprise the whole of the universe.
The realms can be
Ateş
fierce as
hükümdarıyla birlikte
rivals.
misiniz?
That's why we need champions to
İyilere
defend
karşı
ours.
savaşmak için.
The time draws
Ay,
near
iyilere
for the
karşı
grand martial arts tournament between
kötülere karşı
Earthrealm and the
savaşmak
realm
için.
of Outworld. Held once
Ateş
each
hükümdarıyla
century,
birlikte
allows
misiniz?
each realm to demonstrate its strength. While our realms are at peace, there are Outworlders who would prefer us to be at war. Our victory in the tournament will temper their zeal.
I've taught you everything I can. You must finish your training with Lord Liu Kang.
More training? These two couldn't defeat us. What?
They were pulling their punches.
Had we not held back, you would not have survived.
Come. The monks at the Wuxi Academy await to continue your tutelage.
I am ready, Lord Liu Kang.
Ben
And you,
hazırım.
Raiden?
Li Fengjian? I'm needed here.
Earthrealm needs you, Raiden. You'll best serve the village by being one of its champions.
I understand.
Anladım.
Excellent. I
Mükemmel.
will join you soon. First, there are other champions I must gather.
Hadi şampiyonluk için
Sunlight soaks
Adamlar
through a
bulunmuş,
jungle
hazırlıyormuş
canopy.
belli.
A man in a leather jacket and wide-brim hat hacks through the foliage with a machete. Another younger man with a backpack and rifle trails
İkinci
behind.
bölüm Johnny Cage.
The men pause.
We're off the map. We should go back, recheck the route.
It's this way.
The man with the hat slices through the jungle as he strides forward. The pair slow to a stop and look out at a massive human skull carved into the front of a stone edifice, a large doorway at its mouth.
The temple.
The pair move along a ruined stone pathway leading to the temple entrance. They stop near a seated woman. Flies buzz around her. The man with the hat shines a flashlight on the woman's face, revealing her to be a corpse with various darts sticking from her.
Şey vardı ya,
Partially covers
hazine
her
avcısı.
face and her glassy eyes gaze blankly out.
Onlar gibi
A swarm of
hazine
beetles
avına
scurry out of her mouth.
God damn it, Alessia.
He
kahretsin.
cringes as the younger man's face draws tight. They examine numerous holes on the temple doorway.
The darts came from here.
The man leafs through a journal filled with notes and drawings of venomous animals.
Can you open it?
Pankart'a bağladı oyunu.
Without killing us? Let's hope so.
Indiana Jones. Ha şimdi aklıma geldi arkadaşlar. Indiana Jones.
The temple doors open. Light streams past the two men and into the dusty entryway of the temple. Both turn on their flashlights and step inside.
Hazine arıyoruz. Indiana Jones.
They walk through a broad hall. Thick pillars with human figures carved into them line its walls. They turn a corner. Sunlight floods through ruined parts of the wall to their left, and small weeds rise from cracks in the stone floor.
Turn them off.
They turn off their flashlights.
And we're definitely getting warmer.
The pair moves down an aisle hedged in by low walls. Lines of fire flicker along the top of each wall.
How are these still burning?
Oil bubbles up from the ground. The chamber channels it somehow.
They move to a doorway blanketed with ivy at the end of the aisle and pause.
O şu arkada konuşan kadını
The
susturamıyor
two
mu?
men
Yani?
hop down a short ledge and continue forward.
Hikayeyi mi anlatıyor anlamadım.
The man with the hat leads the younger man down a path winding through various tall rock formations. They enter a vast chamber. Metal hooks hang from the ceiling over flames flickering in a central circular dais where the rotting body of a man sits on a throne made of intricately carved stone. He holds an ornate metal
Hadi
shield in one
bakalım.
hand and a
Indiana
mace in
Jones
the other.
başlasın.
Karavala.
Kataravala.
Shield. What?
Bu bir tuzak olabilir.
Silver
Bekle.
liquid shimmers around large stones in the floor beyond.
So, there's metal in the floor.
That's not just any metal. It's liquid mercury.
Shit, that stuff's toxic.
Fatal. Only step where I step.
The man with the hat carefully picks his way across the path of stones, the younger man close behind. The younger man steps onto a different stone and starts to fall. The man with the hat grabs his shoulder.
What did I say?
Sana
The man
dikkat ol
with the
dedim
hat
evlat.
steps back on another stone. It sinks a little.
Hadi.
The two men sprint across the stones as
Dikkat
liquid
ol dedik
mercury
mi bastı?
floods out of channels and ruined pillars surrounding the dais. The man with the hat reaches the other side. The younger man stumbles, then leaps to solid ground.
I'm sorry.
Özür dilerim. Çok özür dilerim.
He examines the reflection of a pillar in the liquid mercury surrounding the dais. He eyes the pillar itself.
Get out the explosives.
That's our bridge?
Do this right, it'll fall across.
The younger man sets explosives at the base of the pillar. A gnarled hand shoots up
O
from the
neydi
liquid
lan
mercury.
öyle? Korktum
Two
ama.
armored women with tattered bat wings rise up.
Evet arkadaşlar yarasa kadınlar.
The Kalibar fly toward them.
Keep working. I'll take care of the she-beasts.
Gelin bakalım.
Fight!
Böyle ne yapabilirim acaba? Aha. Hızlılar benim gibi yakışıyor. John 2'ye kalan bu. Allah Allah, niye öyle hareketler yapamıyorum? Arkadaşlar özel hareketleri görüyorum. Aha. O zaman tutuyorlar bunu. Oğlum nasıl kaldırmadık oraya? Bir dakika ben şöyle. Böyle değil ya. Yok buradan oyunlar çıkıyor. L1 R2 blokmuş. Ya senin yapacağın. Aha canı çekti. Ne yapayım? Bir bayan diye artiklenmiyor dedik. Yeter yani.
Got no time to die, crazy lady.
Öldün çılgın dedi.
The man with the hat rushes over.
You okay?
Yes, we ready?
The younger man
Pardon,
nods
sen iyi misin
and
diye.
detonates a bomb that blows up a pillar.
Evet.
The pillar falls and they fist bump.
Physics for the win. Let's go.
They
Ulan
walk
oğlum
across the
hala.
fallen pillar above the pool of mercury and explore deeper into the overgrown tomb. They stop by the corpse of Kataravala. The man with the hat brushes his hand across its shield. The younger man exclaims,
Arkadaşlar her şey bir kalkan için olamaz. Kaç milyon?
Belongs in a museum.
he grabs the shield. The younger man leans in and Kataravala's face turns. He staggers back and falls
Ya
into the
lan ya.
mercury. He struggles, but the liquid overtakes him. Kataravala swings a spiked mace. The man dodges and jumps onto the pillar.
Şimdi
It strikes
sırada
the
bu
shield
adam
and
var.
throws him onto the ground. He quickly sits up as it pounces. It chucks away its broken mace. It stalks over.
Son.
He rises.
You don't need it. You're dead. Speaking of which, you just killed my best friend. And I'm not one to forgive and forget. Fight.
Ya şöyle bak. Tamam ben şöyle. Ağzını yarımını doldurur. Ama sen var ya çok iyi. Johnny kalk. Vay anam 2 saat uğraşıyoruz. Johnny şey yapmıyor ya. Ya bak ya. Sen bize ufak kalırsın ya dostum.
He sprints past Kataravala.
am not yet defeated. Yes, you are.
He spins, chucks the shield, and cuts its head off clean.
Oh,
The shield
geldi.
slams against a wall and bounces back into his hand.
Time to go home.
Şimdi zevkti. Nasıldı? Ana film çekimiymiş ya.
You felt it too, right?
Crew member.
Yani çocuk gerçekten ölmüş arkadaşlar.
Director.
Posta konmuş
In a
tekrar.
studio, crew cheer. The director takes off a headset and
Direktör,
hands it to a
yönetmen.
woman. The hatted man shakes his hand.
Steven, this was fantastic. Thank you.
Yedinci fantastik film olabilir mi?
And these props. Jimbo killed it.
Steven takes the shield.
You did too, Johnny. Hey, about my pitch. You know, the karate zombie thing? I'm thinking
Karakter
4
zombie.
films. Maybe a streaming series?
Johnny, I don't have...
You're right. Not here. I'll swing by your office after I change.
I can't. Have to meet with the editors.
Walking away.
Martian will call you.
Johnny pumps a fist in the air.
Great!
Çok iyiydi.
Assistant, call me.
A blonde woman.
Aslan var
That
ya.
was great, hon.
Wasn't it though? We need to celebrate. I'm thinking private party.
Johnny, we need to
Johnny
talk.
sakin
She
ol.
walks off, and Johnny hangs his head. Later, in a luxury mansion in the hills.
You're not the martial arts megastar you once were, honey. You're lucky Steven owed you a favor.
I'm telling you, Chris.
Oo, şimdi evimize
we're
geldik.
fine.
Can you join me in the fact-based universe just once? We're broke. We have to cut back.
Cut back? On what?
Kalkma.
Step one
İnanmıyorum.
is
Çek
selling
be.
this place.
I need a refill.
Johnny, we can't keep this up.
Bu asistanımız galiba.
10,000 on that sculpture, 30,000 on that drone, and this damn sword. $3 million?
Hey, Sento is history. That sword comes from...
That's not the point, Johnny!
Chris, honey, the parts, the money, they're coming. Steven's movie is just the
Yakında
beginning.
çok para kazandı. 7 tane
That's why
film
I can't cut back.
vizyona giriyor
Success,
falan
I
diye.
have to project it. If I don't,
Ya da 7. film falan
Johnny
şey.
Cage is done.
She frowns. Johnny rests his hands on her shoulders. She pushes one hand aside.
Johnny Cage.
I didn't marry Johnny Cage. I married John Carlton. I'd give anything to have him back.
She leaves.
Chris, come
Chris,
on,
nereye gidiyorsun?
Chris, where are you going?
Hadi ama Chris.
Johnny puts his hands on his head.
Fuck!
He grabs his drink and downs
Orayı
it,
söylemiyor
then walks
arkadaşlar.
back to pour himself
Bip
another.
diyoruz. Bip.
How you like that, Mr. A-list?
A black-haired man strides in.
Thank God. Oh, Chris,
Çok
honey,
iyi.
Johnny turns
Aa,
and sees the stranger, who wears a
Chris
sleek
değil,
black
kim ya?
suit and brandishes a long sword.
where's my
Sen
wife?
kimsin bro?
What did you...
Your wife left. She's
Senin
fine.
için geldim.
You will be too if you cooperate.
What do you
Gerçek bir dövüşte ne dersin?
Sento.
It hangs above
Sento.
a fireplace.
You some kind of hired gun? Or do you know Sento's history?
I know it. It's my family.
Benim
They
ailem
circle each other.
biliyor.
No way you're Tyra clan. They've been dead for
Tanrı
centuries.
çiz.
Not dead. Hiding. With Sento in my hands, I'll lead us out of the shadows.
That's a great plan, stranger. Except for one thing. Sento's mine. And I won't give it up without a fight.
Fight.
Yapma be. Oha. Ha, yine mi ya? Ya alıştım ben böyle. Kenshi diye bir adam. Aga billah turnuvaya katılmadığım için biraz böyle şey yiyecek ama onda da evimize bak yani. Havuzlu, ördekli. Yapma ya, gene başladı ha. Bak. Sen git, benim evim, benim kurallarım.
Later at night, the defeated swordsman is tied to a chair. He
Benim
rouses
evim,
from
benim kurallarım.
unconsciousness, and Johnny sits across from him.
So, you have a name or what?
Kenshi Takahashi.
Kenshi Takahashi.
I knew you weren't Tyra Clan.
You know nothing, Cage.
400 years ago, the Tyra clan were one of Japan's first families. They lost Sento after getting slaughtered at the siege of Aomori.
There were survivors. They hid themselves by shedding the name Tyra for Takahashi. They joined the Bakuto for its protection.
The Yakuza's predecessors, from first family to crime family.
I will break us free of the Yakuza's corruption. Reclaim our name and our position. But my clan won't follow me unless I prove that I can lead. That's why I need Sento.
Ding dong,
and
kaptan.
that's Malibu's finest.
He walks toward the door.
It's a great story. Bullshit. But great.
Geliyorum.
Seriously consider becoming a screenwriter.
Liu Kang, Scorpion, and Sub-Zero wait
Liu
outside.
Kang, Scorpion ve saldırıyor.
Good evening, Johnny Cage. I am Liu Kang, protector of Earthrealm.
Ben
May we
Liu
enter?
Kang. Bizim varsa içeri girebilir
Nothing's
miyiz?
being shot here tonight. You sure you're in the right place?
Yes. We come on a matter of grave importance. We must speak to you and your guest.
What?
Johnny narrows his eyes.
How do you know about him?
Because I am the god of fire.
Chris
Ben
Nixon.
ateş kimdarı.
Nicely done. Sure. Come right in.
Oo, hadi girelim bakalım.
They approach Kenshi, who remains tied
Saldırı,
up beside an
Scorpion
indoor
ve
pool.
Liu Kang.
Kenshi Takahashi. A tragic figure with a noble cause. Your actions this evening do you no credit.
Who are these people?
You tell me. They're your scene partners.
I also know of your struggles, Johnny Cage. I am here to offer you both a path forward.
Dun, dun, dun.
Çok komik.
Come on, guys, let's call this. Chris was a doll to set this up, but as pranks go, this one's a bit obvious.
This is no prank. Ihan, Kuai if you please.
The blue-robed Sub-Zero starts to untie Kenshi.
All right. I'll play my part in this martial arts warp.
Ben oynamaya
This is
hazırım.
how to get what you
Ben
paid for.
oynamak için. Bekle.
Hey, you! Get your damn hands off him. I said, get your hands off.
Johnny grabs him, but Sub-Zero kicks him across the room. Johnny slides into a table with a $10,000 sculpture on top teeters and falls.
Aha gitti milyarlık şey.
Was that necessary, brother?
Böyle sert olmaz oynamışsın kardeşim.
That was a Hichuli. One of a kind.
He stands.
Benim bedenimi
All right, I don't
öldüreceksin.
care if this is a damn prank.
O kaç parayla
Cross the
alıyor lan?
line.
Fight.
Korunmaya basın nereden bu? Bunlar bence bilerek oynamıyorlar. O yüzden turnuvaya katılınca böyle falan. Bu kadar başka olamaz. Korkunç şey saldırı. Uy. Fatality kaçtı görmüyorum ama.
And scene. I hope you're insured, because you're paying for my Julie.
Imbecile! You have no idea with whom you're dealing.
Liu Kang bursts into flames. The flames dissipate.
Durun. Ateş şeyi çıktı.
That's no special effect.
Indeed, Johnny Cage.
Johnny shifts his footing and glares.
Oo, şimdi Liu Kang mi kapışacak? Hadi bak.
Scorpion bows.
Okay, let's go back to one here.
Bir dakika.
Who are you again?
Lord Liu Kang, protector of
Lord Liu
Earthrealm,
Kang.
god of fire.
Well, that last one tracks.
Peki.
But what's an Earthrealm?
All will be explained, Johnny Cage. For now, what is important is that you both have been chosen to join its champions.
Why him? Or me, for that matter.
Because I have faith that you will rise to the challenge. And because your service will change the arcs of your lives.
Johnny eyes Kenshi. Later, men spar in a sunlit courtyard.
Evet,
Mountains surround
turnuva
them, and
başlıyor.
lion statues border the entrance to the courtyard. Red pagodas are situated nearby, and cherry blossoms are in full bloom. Several monks wear brown and orange uniforms. Later, they strike wooden dummies that have small poles sticking out. Others spear their hands into steaming hot sand in rock bowls. Later, a monk with a braid swings at Raiden. Raiden blocks and punches his chest. Another attacks, and Raiden counters with a flying kick. Raiden strikes and front kicks a third challenger. Hunching over, Raiden shuffles in an offensive stance. He straightens and brings his hands together, fist to flat palm, and the nearby monks do the same. Kung Lao saunters up with a razor-rimmed hat.
That is not a good idea.
It is genius, Raiden. The next time we see Sub-Zero, I will have to thank him for inspiring it. Ow!
See?
Elini keseceksin.
Kung Lao throws the hat like a flying disc. It slices a target and flies back. He catches it by twirling a finger inside it.
Maybe it's too effective.
Johnny walks up.
Çok efektif.
You just need to get on with it. I've been
Aa,
cooped up
Johnny
here for
Cage
months.
geldi turnuvaya.
I can't base a cinematic universe on Outworld's monsters and magic if I don't ever see them.
Kenshi joins.
That's why you're here?
Kenshi
Liu
cevap
Kang
veriyor.
said this gig would change the arc of my life. That's how it gets done. My ex will rue the day she gave up on me.
So selfless.
Oh, please, Tattoo.
Aa,
You're just here
lütfen
to get your
dövmeci.
sword back.
We all have our reasons for being here. Some better than others. But we are not here to fight among ourselves. We are here to fight for Earthrealm.
It's about damn time.
Liu Kang steps out.
And today, one of you will be chosen to fight for
Evet.
it at the tournament.
Liu Kang geldi. Turnuvadan başladı.
Only one of us, Lord Liu Kang? Isn't Outworld fielding several champions?
The tournament's rules give the host realm that advantage. And it is Outworld's turn as host.
You know, I don't know why I've never asked this, but, what's our record at this tournament?
Şimdi sorunuz arkadaşlar. Turnuvaya katılıyoruz.
Evenly matched. But Outworld is gaining
İyiler kötülere karşı.
Should it
Güç.
its more militant factions will be emboldened.
I thought you admired Outworld.
It is a place of great knowledge, wealth, and beauty. But our realms do not share goals and beliefs. We coexist peacefully, because Outworld respects our strength. Should we show weakness, our rival will become our enemy.
I will not lose, Lord Liu Kang.
First, you must win the right to represent us. Whichever one of you outlasts the others will be chosen.
He sits on a chair in the middle of the courtyard, and every man except the four kneel.
Raiden, step forward.
Raiden sen böyle ya.
Raiden bows.
Good call. Call the weak first.
You shall face him, Johnny Cage.
Sen.
Ready for your close-up?
All right, let's do this. But remember, farm boy, I'm a global martial arts icon. I don't think you can handle this much boom.
Liu Kang rolls his eyes.
I am ready, Johnny Cage. My mind
Ben
and
hazırım
spirit
abi.
fight as one.
Fight.
Evet sevgili dostlarım. Burası ilk bölümün sonu olsun. İnşallah buradan tüm bölümümüze devam edeceğiz. Lütfen kanalıma abone olmayı, like atmayı ve bildirimleri açmayı unutmazsanız çok sevinirim. Şimdilik hoşça kalın. Sağlıcakla kalın. Bir sonraki bölümde görüşmek üzere. Goodbye.